Hi, good morning everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to my page. So this morning I am starting out by doing something a little different. I thought that I would straighten my hair on camera this morning to show my Tymo hair straightener. If you do not have this hair straightener or you've never tried it, this is a must-have. I absolutely love this hair straightener. Not only is it easy to use, you just comb it through your hair like you would a hairbrush, and it works so good. But it's also great for kids if you have teenagers or young kids that are just getting into straightening their hair. This is very safe compared to regular flat irons. Now this does get very, very hot, but it does not get hot on the outside. So you can actually touch your hand on the end of the comb, I guess is what you would call it, but it does get hot around the edges, so you do have to be careful there. But other than that, it is very safe. You can put your hand on the end of it without burning yourself, and it works so good at straightening the hair, especially if you have really long hair like I do. This is so much easier for me to use than to try to use a regular flat iron, because I can just brush this through my hair just like I would a hairbrush, and it's straightening it at the same time. And it does such a great job straightening. It gets super hot, so it straightens it very well. It doesn't wear my arm out because, like I said, it's basically like you're just running a brush through your hair. You can get very close to the roots with this. You can go over and under, as you see how I'm doing here. I'm going over the top of the hair and then going back underneath to kind of pull those ends, to kind of angle them the way that I want them. But this is a really great hair straightener. I got this off of Amazon, and like I said, it works great. I absolutely love it. It does a great job at straightening out my long hair, and it does not wear my arm out as quick as using a regular flat iron would. And here I'm just going back through underneath to get all my underneath hair really good and straight, making sure I didn't miss any strands of hair. So I do have very long, very thick hair. And there you can see the difference. The left side is just me straightening with a hair dryer. The right side was with the Tymo. And then this is the full finished look. After doing both sides, you can see a huge difference in how well that straightened my hair. It looks so smooth, so shiny, and so straight. Absolutely love this hair product. Now we are going to jump into the makeup of things. I am just quickly wiping my face off with a Hydro Boost makeup wipe, just to get any oils and sweat off of my face from sleeping, as I usually do, just to get the face nice, clean, and prepped before putting on my face serums and makeup. Now we're going in with my Thermal Spring Water Mist to hydrate the skin. Let that set, and then we're going to go in with my Clinique facial mist to also give hydration and moisture to the skin. Then we're going in with my L'Oreal Plumping Face Serum, as I always do. This helps to diminish fine lines, wrinkles, and age spots. And then topping that off with my Vitamin C Glow Serum. And then, since I am out of my all over the face cream concealer, we're going in with some of my face primer just to give some extra grip and base to the skin to kind of lay my foundation. Now we are going straight in with my CoverGirl Simply Ageless 3-in-1 foundation. As I've said before, I absolutely love this foundation. It is the best that I have found for dry skin. It does not exaggerate any dry spots, any age spots. It's very hydrating on the skin, and it is very full coverage. As you can see, I barely use any, and it gives a nice coverage to my skin. And I always start out light, and if I feel like I need more coverage, I'll go back in and add more. But usually the amount that I apply works pretty well for me. I don't like my foundation to look too caked on. I like a light to medium coverage, so this foundation works great for me and the amount that I use. And it really gives that blurred, almost filtered effect to your skin. As you can see, the huge difference in my skin tone as I'm blending out this foundation. And you can also get small travel bottle sizes of this at your local Dollar General and also at the Walmarts, but they have small travel sizes of this as well. Absolutely love this foundation. I cannot recommend it enough than I already do. I absolutely love it. It works wonderfully for dry skin. It looks fabulous on the skin. I love the blurred, filtered effect that it gives your skin tone. And then we're going in with my Maybelline concealer. Absolutely love this product and packaging. No messy tubes to deal with. It is very much mess free. You just twist the top. The product comes right up to the end of the sponge, and you just gently dab it wherever you need it. I tend to highlight underneath my eyes just to brighten and then cover up any blemishes. And then I add a little extra in spots where I tend to get a little extra red throughout the day, just to give a little extra coverage in those areas. Then we're going to gently blend this out on the face. It blends out very seamlessly as well. Very easy to blend. Looks great with the foundation. Looks great on the skin. And now we are going in with our Milani bronzer. I've absolutely been loving this bronzer since I got it. It looks so great on the skin. I love the color tone of it. It looks absolutely fabulous. It blends out so easily and just looks so great on the skin. I have really been loving this product. Like, I could not recommend this bronzer enough. I've absolutely loved it since I bought it. I typically use my Milk bronzing stick or my She Glam contour applicator, but since I got this bronzer, I've absolutely been loving it. It looks great with my skin complexion. It gives a nice shadow to the forehead to help minimize the size of my forehead a bit, and it looks great on the cheeks as well, just to give some depth and definition there. But I absolutely love the color of this bronzer, and I love how subtle it is on the skin as well. It's not too overly bold or too dramatic. It's just the right amount of color just to give some definition and dimension to your face. Next, we're going in with my Milani blush. Absolutely love this blush. It is very, very pigmented. As you see, I dab my brush in there 2 little times, and you can see the amount of pigment that it gives me just from those 2 little tabs. Love the way this looks on the skin as well. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos or you're new here, I am a blush girly. I absolutely love my blush. One thing I love to be dramatic and stand out is my blush, so I tend to sometimes go overboard with it. So this Milani blush is great for me because it's very pigmented and it doesn't take much. I just dab my brush 2 times and it's the right amount of pigment that I like for my skin tone. And then I just blend around the edges because I hate harsh lines and separation between my makeup. I like everything to be blended together seamlessly on the face. And then we're just going in with some of my basic black eyeliner just to make the eyes stand out a bit. And then we're going to jump right into the brows, just brushing those brow hairs up. My eyebrows are very naturally thin. The older I've gotten, the less they have started to grow. My eyebrows barely grow at all. I barely even have to pluck them nowadays. So about a year ago or a year and a half ago, I started learning how to outline and fill in my brows just to make them look more fuller, since they do not grow as much anymore and they are very naturally thin. I'm not a pro at brows, a professional by any means. I just do what works for me. I just outline the natural shape of my brow and then gently fill in. And then I go back in with the spoolie like I am here to kind of go back in and soften so it doesn't look so harsh and has more of a natural look to it. Now we're going in with my Wet n Wild Perfect Pout lip liner. Love this lip liner, super easy to use, very smooth and creamy. Love the color of it, looks great with all my lipstick colors. Looks great with the natural tint of my lips. And so smooth and creamy, so smooth and creamy and easy to use. It also lasts all day. It's a very good lip liner. It is very long lasting. Here I am going in with my Maybelline Super Stay lipstick, matte ink. Not sure what color this is, but this is the Maybelline Super Stay matte ink lipstick. A darker color than I typically wear, but I've really been enjoying it. I'm more of a nude person, but I do like my darker colors here and there. So I've really been enjoying this lipstick. I think I've worn it 3 times since I gotten it now, and it looks very good on the lips. Like I said, a little darker than what I typically go for, but it looks really good on the lips, and I think it looks stunning. So I've actually really been enjoying this lip color. And this lipstick is very, very much a Super Stay matte lipstick. It lasts all day long. It is very matte and it wears very well throughout the day. Next, we're going in with my Beauty Pot just to do an eye look. We're going in with my regular simple eye duo with the little white gold tinted shadow here on the lid. It's a white, but when you put it on the lid, it has a gold tint to it. So I'm not actually sure what actual color it is on the lid. It has more of a gold tint on my complexion, but in the pot, it looks white. And then we're just going in the crease with that deeper shade just to give some depth above the lid there and to add a darker transition color there in the crease. And this is the final result of the eye look. And then I just went in with my Fix and Last setting spray. I've really been enjoying the setting spray. It works very well. My makeup lasts all day, does not sweat off, rub off, lasts very well throughout my work days. And this is the final result of everything. Foundation, eyeshadow, brows, blush, lipstick, straightened hair. Everything turned out fabulous. Looks absolutely stunning. I'm absolutely loving this look today. I am totally vibing with it. My very long hair. Grow your hair out, they said. It'll be great. It'll look fabulous. It looks fabulous, but it is a handful. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great and blessed day.